So for some reason, Lil Durk's entourage or his team or people associated with his team, the Muslims, were pressing and confronting Trap Lil Rawls outside of Lil Durk's court date today. Now, we found this out that Trap Lil Rawls was being pressed because of a live stream that took place on Twitter. Like, people were on a live stream talking about this, and they were even like talking about, yo, we got to go help Trap Lil Rawls. That's how severe and serious they thought it was getting.
Hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What the is going on? They didn't try to jump on Trap Lord?
Bruh, yeah, Trap Lord didn't show up with his security guard really today and came outside, and it was damn near surrounded by hella a wheelchair and all type of trying to get him.
No, not
Hell
in
yeah.
a wheelchair.
Bro, I kid you not, he was just getting pressed and they kept calling him to his face and all type of stuff. It's getting crazy out here. I don't know what Trap Lord doing. I ain't been seeing his clips like that, but
These got to be the dumbest set of criminals I've ever seen. Yo, mans is on trial for murder, and y'all trying to press a blogger from the UK outside of a federal courthouse. Bro, these folks is dumb. Now, here's the thing, and this dude is watching this live. So, Trap Lil Rawls got pressed twice, I believe, before trial and then after trial when everybody was there. But he's watching it live. He claimed a dude in a wheelchair is pressing Trap Lil Rawls. Trap Lil Rawls is surrounded by a bunch of Muslims. They're calling him the B word. First off, Muslims. I ain't know Muslims could use the B word, man. I thought that was haram, okay? All right, now, why are they pressing Trap Lil Rawls? Before we get back to this, why are they pressing Trap Lil Rawls? Because Trap Lil Rawls made a report yesterday that was truthful. Trap Lil Rawls tweeted, Lil Durk defense team is putting all the crimes on OT Avani. They are blaming OT Avani for everything. And that was truthful. Now, people's interpretation of what Trap Lil Rawls wrote was, oh man, Lil Durk is snitching. But that's not Trap Lil Rawls' fault that people interpreted that from what he wrote. He just wrote the truth. Yo, they pinning all the crimes on Vonnie. That's what it was. Now, because of that, Trap Lil Rawls got a lot of backlash from even people that he has worked with in the past and that he likes, but he took to his YouTube live yesterday or to his videos yesterday to double down and stand by his reporting, right? He's not backing down. People interpreted that Lil Durk was snitching. Trap Lil Rawls never said Lil Durk was snitching. But nonetheless, Lil Durk and them is pissed off that Trap Lil Rawls even reported that Lil Durk defense team was pinning all the crimes on OT Avani.
Closest thing you can get to a transcript plus interesting observations that I made of other things that were going on in and around the courtroom. But like, a lot of people are really salty. I never said that Durk was a snitch, all right? I just said like, it's a bit weird to be pointing the finger and, saying that somebody else did everything. And, yes, they're trying to claim that Vonnie is cooperating with the feds, but like, he did blame everything on Vonnie. He said Vonnie did everything. That's what's going on. But now there's a whole bunch of cap going around and people are trying to slander my name. And it breaks my heart to show you this. But this is the first person I'm going to react to because I thought I just became friends with this guy.
This tweet from Ross, I got to talk to. So this headline and this tweet from Ross, I got to talk to Ross. This is not a story. Durk.
He's got to talk to me. Last time I spoke to you, he was asking me for a collab. He was talking about, let's do a video in front of the courthouse. Now you acting all salty because I got the scoop. But like, what did I say in the tweet that was wrong? Durk just blamed everything on Vonnie. What the F? He did. That's exactly what happened. Okay? I don't respect this, to be honest, Mo. You going down in my estimations, all right? I don't make me bring up when you said that there was no video evidence on Pooh Shiesty and all that again, okay?
Did not just blame everything on Vonnie. What the Vonnie got picked up by cops, admitted to everything, admitted to getting the cars, arranging the flights, admitted to getting the guns, buying the ski masks, admitted to getting Sprinter vans and taking everybody around. And then he said, I did all of it while facing life in prison. I did all of it because Durk Banks paid me to do it. And now Durk Banks is in court saying, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. And to put out a headline that says, oh, Durk just blamed everything on Vonnie, what the No. Putting that out? What the So this headline and this...
He did. Putting this out, what the fuck? Asking me to do a collab and then dropping this 30 minutes later is definitely what the fuck, right? So we good on that one, okay? But like, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Now, I'm not responsible for what came next. I just reported the facts.
The pro-Durk people, though, but they're not buying that. So now, Trap Lil Rawls is correct in the sense of, bro, I didn't say Lil Durk snitched. Trap Lil Rawls never said Lil Durk snitched. He never did. But the pro-Durk people, and I hate the fact that we even have to do pro-Durk and anti-Durk, because I don't feel like anybody is anti-Durk. I don't feel like, bro, any media personality in this situation is going to try hoping that Lil Durk loses. People like myself, bro, I'm interested in justice. Justice, okay? I want for justice to reign supreme, okay? I want for the people responsible for Lil Pop's, because Lil Pop ain't Quan around. Lil Pop was not a part of this beef. The people responsible for Lil Pop's murder, we want them to be convicted and face their punishment and get their judgment. But Trapper Ross never said Lil Durk snitched. But the pushback for Trapper Ross is, man, bro, you're supposed to add more context, man. Man, you just said, hey, bro, Durk and them putting everything on OTF Vonnie. Nah, man, you're supposed to add more context, man. All right? You supposed to say, well, no, Vonnie did this first, and because Vonnie did this first, that means that... Bro, Trapper Ross ain't got time to tweet all that, bro. But Trapper Ross included all the details in his videos. See, how society works right now, people are creating their entire judgment and opinion based on Trapper Ross's tweet that's about 20 characters instead of watching his entire 30-minute video breaking this down. It's not his fault.
As they happened. And if you saw the last breakdown I did, I'll just read it to you again exactly what was said in the courtroom. They said this is about relationships. They go back decades. Their fathers were friends. It was Davon and Kayvon. Vonnie and Cuz. Like, Cuz being Vonnie's nickname was because he was King Von's cousin. His whole identity is based on Von. He moved to Atlanta when Von moved there, moved in with Von, started managing Von. He managed his day-to-day, his finances. They had shared bank accounts. They were tight. When Von's star was rising, tragedy struck. Vonnie was with King Von when he died. He was there for the fistfight when Quando Rondo and King Von had an altercation that turned into a shootout. Vonnie was the one that grabbed the car and drove Von to the hospital. All right. He drove fast to Memorial Hospital, Grady Memorial. Von told Vonnie, why did you let me get shot? Why didn't you do something? How's Durk know that? How's Durk Defense know that? They said that Vonnie spoke to Von one last time and told him, I love you. This devastated Vonnie. He said he couldn't save him. The night Von died had a big impact on him. Okay. They put in all of this out there, saying particularly Vonnie saw an opportunity. He saw that Durk was upset. It's like he said, Durk's team said all of this, okay? They said all of this. They said that basically, you know, they want to claim that Durk's the leader. Durk wasn't the leader. He had no control of OTF, and that Vonnie was out here on a mission of his own, and that they're going to testify. They said Vonnie has the most ties to the criminal underworld. He booked hotels, the rentals, the stolen car. He secured the fake plates. He went to REI to buy the ski masks. He arranged the Sprinter to take them from San Diego to LA. He did all of this. They said that Vonnie did and was there for the May 2021 incident where they tried to kill Quando. They're saying Vonnie arranged that too. They showed pictures of all of them. They said Vonnie secured the guns, the people in May 2021. And then Vonnie arranged the exact same thing in August of 2022, paid for by Durk's company. Vonnie accessed Durk's credit card, but he was the one who paid for it, not Durk. When it all happened, it was Vonnie's card that used it. They said Vonnie did all of this. So the idea of just like...
On day one, when Lil Durk team seen Trapper Ross, the first thing they told Trapper Ross was, bro, be fair. I think Duty Low pulled up on Trapper Ross. Now, Duty Low and Trapper Ross had some friction before they squashed their beef. They dap it up. Now, I believe when Durk's team dap it up with Trapper Ross and they quote-unquote squashed their beef, they thought, okay, that means that Trapper Ross is in our back pocket. But if Trapper Ross is, okay, you told me to be fair. That's the only request I have of Trapper Ross. Yo, just be fair. And Trapper Ross is being fair. He's reporting exactly what took place. Now, if y'all don't like how he frames it, that's not his problem, right? He reported the facts of the case, which is Lil Durk's defense team in their opening statement was pinning this entire thing on OTF Vonnie. Now, OTF Vonnie told first, yes, that's a context, and he gave that context in his longer video. So that's why they wanted to press him. I believe the first day they tried to have a cordial conversation, but because I guess Trapper Ross has not fully laid down and got in their back pockets, the second time now, they're trying force and coercion.
You got people mad.
Bro, the only thing that Trap Lord did, there was only one thing that Trap Lord did that made anybody mad or made them feel some type
That's the whole snitch stuff. That's the...
Yeah, the Lil Durk telling
I tried to tell him, I was like, bro, he's not snitching. If a person is trying to snitch on you and say that you were the one who did it, it's the only defense is to basically say they're lying. Basically, they're the one who did it.
That's definitely the only thing that you can say is that.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can really say.
All the rest of it is hearsay for real. I mean,
yeah. But he's gonna try to prove that he's moving over Durk orders.
Is it
Oh
looking like
man,
they'll
bro, he
be
getting
able to
pressed.
pull
He getting
off?
hold on, man. He getting pressed again, bro. He getting pressed by some Muslims, bro. God damn.
Now the Muslims pressing my
Oh
hell
yeah,
no.
damn, bro. It's getting bad, bro. Let me go check on, bro. Man,
Go
let me
ahead.
talk to
Go
y'all,
ahead.
man.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll just talk while you up.
Bro, this getting crazy out here today, bro.
Bro, this is wild. They're really
Yeah, they pressing Trap Lord like a mud, bro.
so
I don't know what Trap
apparently
Lord is doing, but I ain't been, like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to his stuff like that. But they are pressing this the other day.
right. And I think that him not showing up with security was a big thing too.
Uh,
He's gonna have to get that security, bro.
he just got somebody. I don't know who this other dude is, but he don't look like he able to do anything.
Yeah, he need to go ahead and call the
He,
security.
he,
Tell him
he
to
out here
go get
getting
Ron down
security
there.
off of Craigslist. About Craig, he just find Craigslist. He had one security that was big as hell with little suits on, and now he got a
Said, "What's
and now he got somebody who look like they work at loss prevention for Ross.
Yo, I did see. Listen, I did see uh one of Traveler Ross' security guards. Okay, and the first thing, and I did have my questions like, hey Ross, bro, call me, bro, Ross, I can get you right, Ross. Listen, the security that I can put you on with in LA, they move like the military, bruh. The dudes I see with Ross, they don't really look like they. You feel me? Like I ain't really see no bulge. I ain't really see no strap on them. They just look like an extra body. Like if they really wanted to get to Ross, I don't think those dudes would stop it, right, at all. But the way they was, they were describing this as if Ross' back was up against the wall and he was like damn near like being given like a willy, all right, for speaking on Durk. Now some footage ultimately came out, but this footage does not fully depict, I guess, everything because we don't see a guy in a wheelchair. We don't see 100 people. We don't see exactly what they're describing here, but we know for a fact that at least one of these dudes was next to Ross because I've seen this dude in other videos from the Durk trial. So we know for a fact that they was next to Ross, but I guess like this video only caught the aftermath and not the full circumstance of them pressing Ross.
I don't know where he get these all day.
at loss prevention at
Yeah,
Ross?
yeah, Ross. I don't know where he found these security guard, but they ain't it.
So, what exactly are they trying to say to Trap Lord Ross? Are they mad about the
Just
suit
mad about how
transfer?
he's reporting, I guess. Like I said, I haven't really seen much of what he's doing because I know he kind of like sensationalizes a lot. He does a lot of like yellow journalism.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it just seems
Yeah.
like he's talking in the sense of Dirk might have actually done it because of Dirk's music, because of Dirk's past, because of where Dirk comes from. He's more so leaning towards, this is what's going on, and it seems like, there's no way that Dirk didn't know. So people feel like he's kind of leaning into a bias, but he's not being biased. He's just calling how he sees it.
I mean, he's going off of what he sees and like everything. And like, if you somebody who like, man, if you literally just saw how like like the prosecution laid out everything the first day, you would kind of like understand where he's coming from. But at the same
Right.
time, you can't allege like if a man is not there, we can't just say like, oh, he knew everything that took place or he was part of everything
Right.
that took place. So that's my
So
whole point. I don't know like if he was part of any of.
so day four, y'all. Apparently, our boy Trap Lord Ross is
Bro, I saw
being.
that he had the Muslims on his head, didn't he?
Yeah,
Like the Muslims.
my stupid ass didn't record it. I had the camera up and didn't
My
record
bad, y'all, man.
it.
This,
Record it.
nah, I ain't record. I'm on this bag on Spaces trying to, let them know about what's going on. This Armand,
Yo,
everybody.
what's good? What's
This
good?
Armand.
What's
Yeah,
good,
what
gang?
up? What up?
We have some footage of the aftermath. We don't have the full thing, obviously, because we don't have everything. But I know, I know everybody involved. I know the Muslim brother that approached Trap Ross. The Muslim brother is a good dude. He's not somebody who associated with violence. Right now, he's the brother who beat up Antonio Brown at the Aiden Ross brand risk. All right, he gave Antonio Brown's the beats, and then they had to jump him. So that's the brother who apparently pressed Lil Durk. And here is the aftermath of parts of the pressing, but we can't catch the full thing. We don't have a video of the full thing, so we don't know, like if the other parts that they described happened exactly how they described it.
On behalf of the Ummah, brother, you made a folly, a fugaboo, where you said that Lil Durk is blaming everything on Vonnie. To the person,
That's
no,
what was
listen.
said. That is what
but
was
to
said.
the,
I
but
can't
no,
do this right now,
but no,
brother. I
listen.
appreciate that.
I want you to clear
that.
it. No, I need you to clear
No,
that up. I need you to,
that's what
brother.
was said in court, bro.
But no, that's not what's said in court. That's the legal team. Vonnie took. Listen, why are you running, my guy?
No, I'm gonna get back
This is what
inside.
I'm
I don't
saying.
wanna be late for my
Vonnie,
reporting.
listen. This is all I'm telling you. Hold on, my
I'm gonna go
Belizean
inside,
brother.
man. We can talk later.
Listen, all I'm saying is Vonnie took accountability and then tried to drag Durk in.
Why did DD's lawyers say that Vonnie is acting with the cartel?
I have no idea. All I'm saying is we don't want you to put the narrative out there that Lil Durk is on the stand or testifying against anybody.
said that, though.
You said Durk is blaming it on him.
He is.
He's not. The legal team is saying he has nothing to do with what Vonnie accepted responsibility for. Do you understand? Do you understand the difference, sir? Huh? Okay.
Yeah, we only got 50 seconds from it. Now, I contacted Trapler Ross and asked him, and he gets pressed. He wasn't too concerned about it. He just said, man, it's just a normal day at the courthouse, man. Like, that was his exact response, man, just a normal day at the courthouse, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all feel like Trapler Ross have a duty to add in the extra context when he's tweeting out? But let me know, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another dope video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out exactly why, all right? Right here in this video, why Master P is getting backlash today. I'm going to see you guys in this Master P video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.